4,000 stories to our students. We support AR by assisting students in selecting books that are not only at their reading level, but are also books that they want to read. We support benchmark unit topics with resources, displays, and read-alouds. We facilitate library skills lessons based on California State Library standards. We provide resources to teachers to support our curriculum. People think of books whenever they think of libraries, but it was the library media assistants in this district that brought the ACES program to our students by collaborating with DES and the Anaheim Public Library. So now every student in our district has an e-card that gives them full access to all the digital materials and e-books the Anaheim Public Library has to offer. We saved our district money by getting free access to materials that the district would otherwise have to purchase. It was the LMAs who made sure that our students also have access to Britannica Online, ProQuest, and teaching book databases that the state purchased for all students this year by bringing it to the attention of DES and working with them to implement these digital resources. Again, giving our students access to more materials and a 21st century format that didn't cost the district a dime. The LMAs not only embrace every new curriculum and technological change, we are at the forefront bringing advancements to the district. The average school in California only has their library open to students 25 hours per week. This district is one of the few in the state with full-time library media assistants. Even though California State Library standards suggest that school libraries be staffed by a team consisting of library media teacher and a library paraprofessional. We may not have library media teachers, but we still have full-time library media assistants, thanks to this board and to their support for keeping our libraries open. Many of the LMAs have so much more than the AA that is simply required for this job. Many have their master's degree and their bachelor's degree, and several have their master's in library and information science. The LMAs in this district are information specialists. I believe that this school board recognizes the importance of libraries. There's a mountain of research showing that strong library programs make students more successful.
I'm sorry, you'll have to conclude.
Oh, especially today, it is so important that our students learn to differentiate between reliable and unreliable resources, and well-funded, well-staffed libraries make this possible.
Thank you. Our next speaker. Helping Stand Strike, Audrey Cariente. And on deck, you will have Yvette Castellas. Please.
Good evening. My name is Audrey Cariente, and I am a teacher at Roosevelt. I am here to speak on behalf of the students, the parents, and the staff of Roosevelt Elementary. We are very concerned about the imminent decision to split our librarian with another site, thereby decreasing our Research and Innovation Center to a part-time facility. This change greatly reduces our students' access to the library every day of the school year. Reducing our librarian to a shared position will significantly impact our students' learning, their access to 21st century skills, and calls to question the equity of student access to library facilities across the district. At this time, Roosevelt is the only school in the district that will have a shared librarian. We are asking that you reconsider this decision. We respectfully request that you find another way to add library time to the other site without robbing our students of equal access to the resources and information available only in a full-time library. And most importantly, depriving our students of a safe, caring space where they are encouraged to learn and thrive. This is my 20th year serving in the district. In all that time, I've never worked with a librarian who has contributed to students' learning and created such a positive, student-driven library as our current librarian has. Her compassion and enthusiasm for empowering students to truly utilize the Research and Innovation Center to its full potential are above and beyond any librarian I have ever worked with. As our school faces not only the declining enrollment seen across the district, but also the challenges of moving school sites mid-year, it is important to remember that services like having a full-time librarian help retain students and their families, not only within our district, but at our school. We are small, but we are mighty. Our Research and Innovation Center is an essential part of who we are at Roosevelt. And our teachers, our families, and most importantly, our students will be devastated to lose it. Please do not take away our full-time librarian. We implore you to allow our students equitable access to all the resources and opportunities that are currently provided by a librarian who is available to them during the full school day. Thank you.
And I should add too that these were given to me in an order, which I'm following, I believe, as they came in. Thank you. And there's approximately, I think, 10. So our next speaker is Yvette Casillas, and on deck will be Valerie Valencia.
Hello, my name is Yvette Casillas, and I'm the librarian at Roosevelt. I would like to talk to you all about the impact that our library has on student learning. I came to Roosevelt 4 school years ago as part of a group of 12 LMAs that were hired to ensure that all AESD students have access to a full-time library. In the past 4 years, I have collaborated with administration, teachers, parents, and most importantly, students, to make our library more than a room full of books. I proudly provide my students with a safe and welcoming library and a warm smile every day. As a librarian, I have the unique opportunity to interact with all students at Roosevelt at least once a week. Prior to having a full-time LMA, our circulation statistics, as seen on page 5 of the presentation I provided, were around 13,000 books a year. Today, they are closer to 40,000 books a school year. Since having a full-time LMA, you will see that our circulation has doubled, as seen on page 6. Meaning students now have continual access to books. Thus, our student achievement on AR this past trimester was 84% of tests passed, and our STAR testing has improved. During the first trimester of this school year, all students at Roosevelt 2nd through 6th grade have improved on their STAR test on an average of 50% or higher in comparison to students nationwide using Renaissance Learning. More about this information and statistics can be found on page 9 of the presentation shared with you. This growth in STAR reading test directly correlates with CAST success, which indicates that our students are better prepared for state testing. The Roosevelt Library is a RIC, Research and Innovation Center, allowing students to use the library for research and collaboration and offering library programming to ensure that students have opportunities to gain critical skills that otherwise may not have been learned during the school day. The 2 main programs I collaborate with are the Teddy Bear News, which is a collaboration with 2 teachers. We offer students the opportunity to be part of a news team after school. Students are responsible for all steps of production. The students learn valuable technology, communication, and writing skills. The second program is our Junior Librarian program, which allows students to learn library skills and storytelling skills by organizing story times for 1st graders. The library also provides library services for all staff and students at Roosevelt. I am able to see all classes during the class library times and offer exchange times throughout the week to allow students to practice reading and comprehension skills through AR quizzes. All these resources help Roosevelt students prepare for the future and create college-bound 21st century learners, which align with our AESD vision in collaborating with the Anaheim Pledge. I invite you all to come talk to our students about what the library means to them at Roosevelt. Please look over the presentation to provide it for you and think of our students and all they will lose if our library hours are reduced starting November 29th, as directed to my administration last week. Thank you.
The next speaker is Valerie Valencia, and on deck I will have Mr. Luis Magdaleno.
Good evening. My name is Valerie Valencia, and I'm the curriculum coach at Roosevelt. As a teacher on special assignment focusing on professional development, I am tasked with looking at an abundance of data for the sake of documenting where we have been and to set goals in achieving success for all of our students. Roosevelt's data shows accelerated reader scores are up. Reclassification rates are high due to increased independent reading levels, or IRLs. We also know that there is a way to predict summative assessment success based on our students' IRLs. When we meet regularly in PLCs, we're celebrating the direction. I'm going to say that again. We are celebrating the direction our students are growing in with reading and comprehension. Our librarian reviews these reading goals with our students and supports the teachers in goal setting. This is a team effort, but highly impacted by a librarian who cares to jump on board with the instructional changes, incorporating technology with print, as well as access to media outlets. Our librarian sat with me to determine literature that specifically supports our language arts benchmark curriculum, as well as reviewing instructional strategies that support guided reading and small group instruction. More importantly, our librarian takes time to review these good reader strategies with our students so that they are empowered to use them in their classrooms. The data directly correlates to the vision set forth by AESD. To quote, Anaheim Elementary School District provides a high-quality education designed to reach and teach all students. All students will have less time to access books, read, interact, and love learning, directly impacting our students' quality of education. They deserve better than that. And to continue to quote, and to prepare them for a bright and promising future in our rapidly changing world. Our RIC, or Research and Innovation Center's purpose is to provide that experience, and there will not be time for that innovation. To continue the quote of the vision, we seek to develop student responsibility, confidence, creativity, enthusiasm, and strong academic and social skills for lifelong learning. The team we have created, the team we seek to create is that which works for the purpose of student achievement. The full-time librarian at Roosevelt works interdependently with the students, staff, and families of our community to achieve this goal, and we are all mutually accountable for this. Our students and families deserve equitable access to the knowledge and education provided by a full-time librarian. Please avoid this unnecessary barrier for Roosevelt student success. Thank you.
All right, my next speaker will be Mr. Louis Magdaleno, and on deck I will have Mr. John Willis. And it's hard to read this writing, but on deck it is John Willis, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Good evening, Board President Philbeck, trustees, Superintendent Downey, and Cabinet. My name is Louis Magdaleno, and I am the proud principal of Horace Mann Elementary School.